Am I live? Am I live? Whoa. My headphones are weird. Oh, that's hilarious. Am I live? I think I'm live. Yay. All right. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Super excited for this next 2 weeks. A little under 2 weeks now. We're on day 3. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the last 2 days of Vlogmas. Um, if you have not, I know you don't know what Vlogmas is. I'm posting a video every single day for 14 days. It started on Saturday, last Saturday. So it'll be ending 2 Saturdays from last. So, like I said, 14 days of content, 1 video per day. Counting the live streams as a video, which I don't know, they're a video, it counts. But no, this is super cool. I've seen people do this around like Christmas time, but I didn't really think about it last year. I didn't really think about it. It was our first year here in Florida, so I was kind of still like, oh, trying to figure out what it's even like with the holiday season here. But now that I know, I just thought this would be really fun. Vlogmas in July, because of course they have like all the Christmas in July. I think Hallmark has their thing. Um, so yeah, I just thought this would be really fun to give a go and see if I can actually, create that much content for you guys. But we Brianne and I, we just got back a few days ago from, well, we were just in Orlando. We were staying at my parents' condo in Orlando, just having like a little staycation with the girls. So that's how you saw the last 2 videos was from our little staycation. So it was nice to have a staycation to get we did a bunch of trips to Disney. So we filmed a bunch of things, which is a great way to like kickstart this off. So that was really cool. But yeah, I just thought this would be a really fun idea. Funny idea, fun idea. I don't know, just something different that I haven't really tried yet on my channel. So yeah, I hope everybody is liking the content. It's been really fun for me to make. It's giving me extra excuses to go to the parks or go to Disney and do things, or just kind of do things in general and go around. Um, Sometimes I just feel like I can be kind of lazy. I think we all can. Sometimes I just want to watch TV on my couch, but then I'm like, I literally can drive to Disney World. Why don't I just do that today? So it's kind of a kick under my booty, but also it's just really fun for me. So, yeah, Vlogmas. Happy Vlogmas in July, day 3. Um, yeah, it's just been really fun and exciting. I've been like planning and thinking content, which is what I want to do. I want to put out more videos in the future. It's just with my work and everything, I've had to really split my time between the 2 things, which is totally fine. But I definitely want to put more time and effort into my channel. Yeah, I just have a lot of fun doing it. So I want to do the things that, are more fun in my life. But no, Vlogmas Day 3, like I said. Also, I am having a giveaway right now for Vlogmas specifically. I feel like I put it at the end of the very first video, and I feel like no one really stayed to watch the end of my first video. So I'll say at the beginning of this live stream, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like any of the videos, like 1 video, and comment on any of the videos your favorite Disney movie, and you'll be entered to win one of the two $50 Disney gift cards that I'm giving away. So yeah, I'm giving 2 gift cards away. So there's plenty of chances for everybody to enter, but all you have to do is be subscribed to me, like one of my videos, and then comment on one of them for Vlogmas, your favorite Disney movie. And if you're looking for all my Vlogmas videos, I'm putting them specifically into a playlist that says Vlogmas in July. So just look for that on my channel. It's also started 2 days ago. So this is the 3rd one. So we're only 3 days into this. So I bet you can find it. And if you want a bonus entry, like every single one of my Vlogmas Days videos, comment, of course, on one of them. And then on the very last day, this is different than just regularly entering, comment your favorite, ride, Disneyland, Disney World ride. So the first way to enter is subscribe, like one of my videos, and comment on one of my Vlogmas videos, your favorite Disney movie. And then if you want a bonus entry, like every single one of my Vlogmas Day videos, and comment on the very last Vlogmas Day video or Vlogmas video, your favorite ride at one of the Disney parks. So there's two entries to do that. But yeah, the first one's really simple. Just subscribe to me, like any of my Vlogmas videos, and then comment on them, one of them at least, your favorite Disney movie, and that you'll be entered to win one of the two $50 Disney gift cards. So I'm super excited about that. I love that I can hook you up with some gift cards. And Disney gift cards can be used online, like Shop Disney and stuff. Doesn't You don't have to be here in Orlando or in Anaheim or any of the other parks around the world to use the Disney gift cards. They can be used online at Shop Disney, and I think at some Disney stores around the country too. So y'all can all use a gift card, which is great. Um, but yeah, I'm super excited for the next almost 2 weeks of Vlogmas to give you guys a video every single day. It's gonna be good. So far, it's good. Just trying to keep up, make sure I have enough content planned out with my current schedule, so I can have enough to share with everybody, which is really cool. But yeah, happy Vlogmas in July. 14 days of Vlogmas in July. Day 3. Ooh. Yeah, but it's been raining a lot here. I mean, it's that time of the year here in Florida where like literally afternoon showers happen every day. Um, and if it's not afternoon showers, it's like all evening. So it's kind of like, oh, well, because it's hurricane season technically here right now. So we're just getting a lot of storms, which I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to drive in them or like go get wet, but it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, it's giving me a push to go to the parks more, which is really fun because I love going to the parks more. But yeah, it's been a little drizzly here recently. Last week when I was on my staycation near the parks, we only got rained on. I think one of the nights we were there, so that wasn't bad at all. I mean, it drizzled the first night we were there, which you saw the Hollywood Studios, the Galaxy's Edge video I made. It was drizzling a little bit, but it really stopped. But it thinned out the crowds a ton, which was awesome. Rise was basically not even a 20-minute wait at that point, which was really cool. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. And we got a really cool, if you haven't watched that video, you should, because it had the really, I don't know, I've never seen this experience there, but like I got to take pictures with, some lightsabers at night in like a darker area. So it's like lit up my face and it was like really, really cool. And I felt like super BA and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a Jedi. It's fine. um, that was just really cool. And like literally the area by the blue milk and like Kylo's ship was completely empty. I could have walked up to Oga's Cantina and gone in there and got a drink if I wanted to, but we were with the littles and I know they would not have wanted to go into the cantina. But yeah, it was dead. It was great. A little bit of rain really just everybody definitely like got the heck out of there, which is cool. But no, that was the only day. And then yesterday's video, we got a little bit of rain. We actually got a lot of rain. That was the day we really got rained on, but it did stop. So we weren't really wet. And we were in line for Big Thunder when it rained the most. So we didn't end up getting wet, but again, it also kind of cleared out the park, which is really awesome. So we ended up getting a lot of things done after riding Big Thunder, which if you want to watch that video, you should and see what rides we actually did because they were good rides. And usually you have to wait like a long time for them. So pro tip, that video has a nice pro tip to when to try to ride those busy rides. So yeah, check out my yesterday's video. But no, it was super fun. I had a blast. The girls had a blast. Brienne had a blast. We just had a blast. It was great. Always a good time at Disney. I'm excited for the couple of videos I made during that stay that I'm just super excited to show you guys. And I'll be releasing them kind of staggered with some of the other videos I'm making. Again, I think all of them right now are Disney related. There might be a few from around Florida, but 90% will be Disney related. So it's still kind of my regular content. So I try to stick with my like Disney theme. But yeah, super exciting. We're in between festivals right now at Epcot, which is interesting. Food and Wine isn't starting until the end of the month. So it just ended last week and I don't think it starts until, I'm gonna tell you guys. It starts, let me see. Food and Wine 2023. It starts July 27th. Wow, July 27th. What day is that? It starts on a Thursday. So, like 2 weeks from Thursday, the festival starts, which is really exciting. Food and Wine is probably my favorite festival. It goes till like middle of November. So, you have a ton of time to come down and go to the festival if you are interested. To me, I think it always has the best food. Um, maybe an unpopular opinion, that's just totally fine. But we really like Food and Wine a ton. Um, I'm excited for some of the concerts that are coming to the Eats to the Beats stage or whatever. Definitely want to see Joey Fatone and Friends. Maybe Hanson, maybe We the Kings. They're coming. All within like that. Like I don't know. I just love those bands. Uh, so I'm real excited for that to start and for those to come up. But um really excited because I was able to get Jollywood Nights tickets. I know we talked about this on the live stream a bit ago, but if you don't know what Jollywood Nights are, it's basically a Christmas party in Hollywood studios. Um they're going to have things like a live Tip Top show, Tip Top Club, which is the like if you were there for the 50th, they had the Beacons of Magic, and Hollywood Tower of Terror was one of them, and they showed it like before it went, into the Twilight Zone and got struck by lightning, all that fun jazz. But the Tip Top Club was like the top right, and you could see people dancing in the window, like it was an actual thing. And so they're gonna have that, but basically like down on like the courtyard area of tower, like as you're exiting through the gift shop, there is supposedly having like the Tip Top Club there, which is really cool. Like a sing-along night before Christmas thing in the Frozen Hyperion Theater. Food, just special things specifically for the party. And again, this is something it's never been done before, so I was very interested in getting tickets for that. I thought it was going to sell out. It ended up not, but that's fine. We still got our tickets. I don't think it's even sold out right now. So if you're going to be here in December and want to go Jollywood Nights, check that out. Um, so we got one ticket to that. We'll see if we want to go to more in the future. But I actually wanted to check it out. They weren't cheap. They were the same price as the Very Merry Christmas Party tickets. And I know I love the Very Merry Christmas Party. And we did get one ticket, like one night for that as well. Um, we did two last year, and I really liked having both. But because of Jollywood Nights, we only booked one. I mean, it's not cheap. Like, my goodness, even for annual pass holders, like it's really not cheap. But I really wanted to experience Jollywood Nights because who knows if they'll keep it around for the next year or bring it back or like I don't know, the stuff sounded really cool. They have a lot of characters in brand new only Jollywood Nights outfits. So like some Christmas outfits like a Phineas and Ferb, I think the Fab Five, uh Max's Powerline Christmas, I think they said. Um, so that's going to be interesting. So I just thought it was very interesting and new. And I was like freaking out to get tickets because I have not done well getting tickets this last year. Um, I didn't get to see T Swift, which is fine. Um, Yeah. And I didn't get to the Tron AP pass holder preview, so that wasn't fun. But now it's fine. I went and rode Tron, and it's okay. I didn't see T Swift, but it happens. So I was just really worried I wasn't gonna get through the queue because I know like the Disney site can crash really, really, really easily. So I was like, oh no. But I got up pretty early that day and I made sure that I was online and ended up things like I said, things didn't sell out like I think they would. I didn't think that the tickets were going to be as expensive for Jollywood Nights as they were, but that's why we only bought one ticket for that party. But I don't know. I think it'll be worth Speak Now, Taylor's version. Yes. I actually haven't had a chance to listen to the whole album, the new album yet. Super love, oh my gosh, which one has Haley Williams on it? This is how brain dead I am on a Monday. Um, oh goodness. Oh goodness. Castle's Crumbling. Duh. Love basically, she collabed with like a lot of my favorite like Fall Out Boy. That's an amazing song. It's funny listening to these songs back now that I'm a grown up. I think that's the whole point. Like Better Than Revenge, hilarious. Um Enchanted, one of my all-time faves of Taylor Swift. So it's yeah. And then Dear John, of course, is always such a fun song. But yeah, Mine, Sparks Fly, yeah. All of them are great. I love hearing her sing all of these songs now that she's matured as well. Like her vocals are just like chef's kiss. Like you can tell that she's definitely worked on it. Well, she's just young. Like you're just, she's just young. Her voice wasn't really um, at where it is now, but it's yeah, it's cool to see her put her like adult spin on these songs. And I know she played like one of the videos at her concert, which is really funny. She just surprised everybody, which is awesome. And Taylor Lautner was there, and Joey King was there, and it was really cool. Um, yeah, I thought, yeah, I agree with you. She said, I agree, although I'll say I was just disappointed with the vocals on the Story of Us Taylor's version. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I agree. It's just such an iconic song. I think that's yeah. Yeah, there's parts of that song where I thought she could definitely like, belt a little bit better than she did or like add a little bit more flair that she didn't. But no, it's just such an iconic song that it's just like fun to hear everything just in who she is now, which is crazy. But yeah, I just got a really cute shirt from an online shop that I'll show you guys in one of my Vlogmas Day video, so I'm not gonna show you now, but I'll tell you about it because it's really cool. It's basically like her Eras Tour shirt, but for with the princesses as her, and instead of the tour dates, it's all the princesses with their like movie release dates. I literally saw it and I was like, "That's mine. I need that." I got 2 more shirts that were like Disney Taylor Swift like hybrid shirts from that same shop that I'll be again showing you. Well, yeah, I mean this week or next week, but in one of my um Vlogmas Day videos in the next 2 weeks. So I won't tell you about those ones, but the Eras Tour one, I literally was like, "Oh my goodness, this is genius. Like I want the shirt." And I bought it cuz I was like, "T Swift, Disney, put it together, sold. Take my money. Just take my money. Take my money." And it was a smaller shop, so I was super happy to um be able to support smaller businesses that make cool shirts. So I was like, "Heck yeah, you're awesome." But yeah, those came in like right after I left for my staycation. So I was like so sad. It was like the day we were leaving, and the mail usually comes at my house around 3. And that day it came at like 4:30. And I was like, dang it. It was like an hour after we had left. And I was like, no, I really wanted to wear the shirts in the videos for that. But yeah, I can't wait to show you the shirts. And I'll show you, obviously, I'll say what website I got them from because if you want them, like they're really freaking cute, like really freaking cute. And they weren't even that expensive. So I was like, oh my goodness, I love this. I bought 3 of them because I love them so much. But yeah, so stuff like that. I'm excited to show you guys too for Vlogmas. But no, it's been really fun. Vlogmas has been really fun. I'm excited that I got Jollywood Nights tickets and Very Merry tickets. And we also got Not So Scary tickets. So we're going to 3 parties, a Halloween one and 2 Christmas ones. So it's going to be a busy stretch of time, which is going to be awesome. Like I think my Very Merry tickets, it's like the week before my Jollywood Nights tickets. So it's going to be like back-to-back weeks of parties, which is going to be crazy, but it's gonna be good because I didn't want to go to the ones in December because they're always crazy busy. So I was like, November works. And it was also like $20 cheaper in November than if you went in December. Like I said, we'll see if things don't sell out if I want to go to another one of the Christmas parties because last year we did and I really liked it. But I'm excited that I was just able to get the tickets I did. So I don't think anything's sold out. Actually, I will check for you guys right now to see if The party tickets are sold out. I know Not So Scary is not sold out yet. Some nights might be, but like total parties, it's not. I really did think that Jollywood Nights was going to sell out, but I think they put way more dates out than we all thought they were going to, um, which isn't horrible, but I didn't have to be so stressed out about getting tickets. But that's okay. At least I got them. I woke up nice and early and got them. So that's never a bad thing, but let's see. Jollywood Nights. Nope, still not sold out completely. Let me see if there's any dates that are sold out. I think there's a few dates that got sold out, but there's still a lot of options for tickets for Jollywood Nights and Very Merry Christmas Party, as well as Not So Scary. So if you're coming down for any of those holidays, you still have plenty of opportunity to buy those party tickets. Now, last year, I know as those months got closer, the tickets did sell out. Um, I had to miss our Not So Scary last year because of the hurricane. And I wasn't, and they were sold out by that time. So I was not able to transfer to another Not So Scary ticket. That's how I transferred that to to a Very Merry. That's how we got two parties for Christmas. So, I love that party, so I'm fine with it. But just be aware that things do sell out closer to the dates. Some people don't even know they're going on vacation that time right now. So they're like, why would I buy a ticket? But they're expensive, but honestly, it's worth it to go. Like we were on a honeymoon, we did a very merry Christmas party, and that was our Magic Kingdom day. So it was 100 and well, right now they're 150 for annual pass holders. So I'm sure they're around that price back then because they went up for sure the last few years. But so instead of buying a park day ticket for Magic, we literally just did that. And you can get in I think at 4. You can get it at 4 o'clock. And that gives you a lot of time in the Magic Kingdom. Also, any after hours event, most likely, usually the lines for the rides are a lot lower. So you could get a lot more done in that amount of time. So some people think it's really expensive, which it is. It's not cheap still for these parties, but you can get a lot done if you're not paying for like a day ticket, and you're just coming to like the right when the hour of the party opens, and and you can actually come into the park. So I'm excited to see what Jollywood Nights is like. I'm excited to see what rides I can ride, what rides are going to be open. I mean, that's a huge. I mean, that has a lot of lands in the park. Like, I'm excited to see if I think Galaxy's Edge will be open, so maybe I can ride um, Rise of the Resistance a few times, or I mean, I want to ride Tower, especially if the Tip Top Club like being a thing. Um, of course, I'm gonna go hang out there. I think they were having one oh the Brown Derby was becoming something. Yeah, of course I'll be filming it. Yes, yes. I wanna go and I wanna bring you guys along because it's so new. That's one of the main reasons why I really wanted to get tickets because I know a lot of people back at home are wondering like what the heck is this? Heck, I'm wondering like what the heck this is. I've only gotten to see like the couple announcements that they've made. And Tim Tracker made a video. They invited him out to like the pre-party show thing that they did about Jollywood Nights. So I kind of gleaned whatever from his video and then looked at the Disney blogs and stuff about what Jollywood Nights will be. So it's kind of like I just don't know. Hollywood Studios to me feels like such a I don't know. It's decorated for Christmas, but it just seems so odd. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, their nighttime spectacular is also going to be at those parties as well. Which Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam is pretty cool. I've seen it. I think I saw it once. But it's their like Christmas nighttime spectacular. So it's definitely going to be interesting. I think I'm gonna wear like a little flapper dress just because old Hollywood, that's kind of what that parks because that the Brown Derby, they're having like a speakeasy thing too, or something they said with like jazz music, um, and maybe swing dancing. Again, I don't really know. This is kind of what I saw. So yeah, I didn't get the first day of tickets. Um, but I think I got like the third party, which isn't bad. So I'm actually kind of glad I didn't because then I can watch if other people made videos on it, I can watch their videos to even understand what the flip is happening that night. So I'm not just like walking around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to figure out what is what. Um, but there's going to be Jollywood Night exclusives or those nights. So that's what I'm really interested in too, is seeing something that's exclusive to Jollywood Nights, to this event. I'm the most. That's why I like rides and stuff. That's fantastic. But I want to see all the exclusive stuff that's specifically for these parties. Um, yeah, especially so if you guys come down, you can actually plan out what you want to do too. Because I know rides, like I said, some people go. That's their like I did. That's their day. So you want to do rides and other things. So I'd love to show you all the other things you can properly plan out your Jollywood Nights visits if you get tickets to. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's so interesting. I didn't know that they would be, bringing another Christmas party to Disney World, so that's very interesting, but sounds like, it's gonna be cool. It sounds like it's a very, I don't mean to sound dumb, but like a Disney fan event. Like if you're really not like a hardcore Disney fan, you won't really care. Like the Tip Top Club. Like unless you know what that is, like I don't think you'd care that much about it. It might be cool and it might look cool the night of, but like I love Tower of Terror, so I'm like totally in on the lore of everything. But I can totally understand how somebody who like I feel like Blaine, no offense to Blaine, but he's just kind of like, oh, I want to go, and like he loves the parties and stuff. But I can tell that, he doesn't like Tower of Terror, like, he hates that ride. He hates drop rides, so I'm sure he, like, isn't gonna care, and I'm just gonna have to drag him along to these things with me. Um, but, marriage, that's what happens when you're married to somebody like me. No, but yeah, it'll be very interesting, for Jollywood Nights specifically. Very merry, yeah, no, I'm very merry. I'm excited for very merry. I love the very merry, Christmas parties. Yeah, you hate the drop rides too. Yeah, Tower Tower is my favorite. It always has been. And then they took it away for Disneyland to become Guardians, which is fine. But yeah, Tower of Terror in Florida is like my favorite Tower of Terror. Because it has the little beginning. I'm not gonna say anything because if you've never been on it, like I had never been on it, my roommates when I worked here laughed at me because I was like, what is going on? Um, but I really like it. A little kid literally cried next to me the last time I ride it, and I was really sad. Yeah, maybe it's not conducive for children. I cried when I was like that age at Disneyland when I went on it the first time, um, but then I loved it and went on it with my dad like 6 more times. But I can see how it can be scary. Like it's a scary ride. Like I would think I was more scared of like I didn't know if a ghost would jump out at me or something. I don't know, but I'm a little wimp when it comes to scary things. I'd cry if I went on it too. Yeah, that's a thing. The last one I went on, the drop sequence was pretty intense. Sorry, I'm gonna sit on my foot because I'm trying to get comfortable in my chair. Crisscross applesauce. But yeah, no, it is. It is. It's very scary. And then at the end, like the kid, this poor kid, um, the end that when you finish, you like back up back into like the unloading zone and you turn and stuff. And there's these like creepy doll. This like it's creepy, like really creepy, like a creepy little doll. Next time I ride it, I'll see if I can show you guys. But this creepy little like marionette doll. And I'm like, that's the scariest part of this whole ride. It's just this little marionette doll as you're leaving the Tower of Terror, like getting out of your little like elevator. It's like, yeah, the first time I saw it, I was sitting on the end closest to it. And I was like, oh my goodness, what are you doing? This is really scary. And then they had moved him out into like the lobby at one point. So he's just like sitting where you like go see your photos getting taken. And I was like, these cast members at Disney, they're just trying to get us, you know? Who needs Halloween Horror Nights or any like scary? Just go ride Tower of Terror and look at this scary little marionette at the end of the ride. Oh no, but he's scary. He's creepy. Yeah, the poor kiddo and his mom like looked at me and I was like, it's okay. Like, yeah, he was very scared. So, which is hilarious and cute all at the same time. But I get it. It's kind of frightening, especially if you're a kid. Like, how do you know? You don't know what the Tower of Terror is. Like, you get the little like 3-second little Twilight Zone movie in the library when you first enter, but then you're like, wait, what is happening? Um, yeah. But yeah, nobody likes that ride. That's why I went on a solo day. That's why whenever I go solo, I always ride that ride because yeah, nobody likes it. Blaine doesn't like it. The girls don't like it. Like the littles don't like it. So like Brienne never goes on it. I think Brienne's fine with it. But it's not definitely not her favorite, she said. And I'm like, it's one of my favorites. That and Rise are my favorite at Hollywood Studios. So I'm like, oh, okay. Thank gosh I go solo all the time and can ride it whenever I go solo. I didn't ride it for a while though because they have two elevator shafts that go, which makes the line go by faster, but they only had one going for the longest time. I think it was down. It was either just down because it was slow season or down because it was under refurbishment. I can't remember that specific. But that made the line like 125 minutes. And I was like, nope, not doing that. Like, no, I'm not waiting 125 minutes for Tower of Terror. And it was a real 125 because it was like backed up out and around like where you enter to go into Phantasmic. And I was like, pass, 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 pass. But now both of the elevator shafts are working. So it's peak season, baby. They made things work for peak season, which I feel like when we went, I was like, okay, it's July. It's gonna be busy. And it was busy, but it wasn't as busy as I thought it was gonna be. Um, I was really shocked. I mean, I know this was like right after the 4th of July. Like we went down on the 5th, and came back this last Saturday. Um, but I for sure thought I was like, it's a break. Like people just probably came down for the 4th and then extended it through their vacation. No, I don't know. It was maybe we just know how to do the parks now, but I swear it wasn't as busy as I've seen it in the past. And I was like, oh, cool. And like I said, we're in rainy season. So it rained, it sprinkled, it downpoured a few times, but then it kind of ended up being a little bit drizzly, which we didn't care about. It was fine. So that kind of scares a lot of people off, especially if you have kiddos. Of course, like you don't want your kiddos to be in the rain and they get a little cranky and then you're all hot and it's humid. 'Cause when it rains, it gets humid. It's perfect for like the first hour after it rains. And then it's just like humidity. And it's just like this wall that hits you and you're like just constantly sweating. It's fine. Um, but yeah, no, people kind of cleared out, and that was kind of nice. We did a lot of nights because during the day it's just way too hot in the morning or like midday. So we either did it in the morning to the afternoon, went back to the condo, and then came back at night, or we just did night visits because it was just so much cooler at night. So you got to really plan out your days when you're here. So I feel bad for people who do come on vacation during summer to Florida to go to Disney because I understand like kiddos aren't in school. A lot of companies, they understand this is the time families go on vacation, but like Florida in the wintertime, fantastic. Like still relatively warm, don't really get a ton of rain, lower crowds, I guess. I don't know. I'd recommend not summertime to go on vacation here. Um, I would say like end of October, early November through March. Weather-wise is it was cold for this Christmas time, but like still like besides like the 1 or 2 weeks near in December and then it's a little cold going into January, but during the day it was really great. It was like 65, 70, beautiful weather. I got a little chilly at night, but I just think I'm a wimp now. I think my blood's thinned out. Praise God. Because I feel like, and also I felt like going to the parks, like last summer when we went this time of the year, I was literally dying, just dying of the heat. And it's still hot. Like you still go out there and you're like, this is definitely warm. But I feel like I'm not, it sounds dumb, but melting as much as I was last year. Which I was hoping for. I was like, please, like, I hope I like acclimate to the weather here. Cause yeah, I'm cold. Really like it goes below like 75 and I'm like freezing here now. It's a thing. But Yeah, one of the nights we went, it rained, and then it was like the humidity was perfect. And oh, it was the video, the yesterday's video. I literally said in the video, I was like, the humidity's down. And then maybe 30, 45 minutes later, it was like humidity. And I was like, oh, just kidding. It's really hot now. LOL. Um, but yeah, and it made the smoke from the fireworks really bad. In Fantasyland, where we were trying to walk to Seven Dwarfs. And you see in the video, I'm like, it's a dark area and to begin with, but like it was like smoky like crazy because it just all the air was stagnant and all, it was like holy snap. Like we're like walking to like basically like running over to um Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and we're all like like what is happening, like it was crazy. And I was like, well, that's just what happens when there's no wind and it's very humid and then the fireworks go off, um which was really funny. um Yeah, I also love how the fireworks almost always go off at Disney World versus Disneyland, there's, like, a little light breeze. They're like, "Oh, canceling it." Disney World, it was a little bit drizzly and super humid, and they went off, and Tinkerbell flew, which I didn't get to see Tinkerbell fly last time I watched Happily Ever After, so I was like, in the video, we try to, like I was like, "Oh, Tinkerbell," and try to run because that specific part of the queue of Seven Dwarfs had a tall wall, but there's people in front of us and they didn't move. So I was like, okay. I was like, never mind. I'm not gonna like run to get around you guys to try to film Tinkerbell flying. But one day I'll film Tinkerbell flying and you can all see her fly. But the girls were like, Tinkerbell. It was hilarious. Um, but yeah, also, this is like I got my when I renewed my annual pass, I got photo pass for my pass. So now I get all digital downloads of any like ride photos or photos we get from a photo pass photographer. So we had a blast this trip doing the photo pass things. And then of course I got all the ride photos we went on that you get a ride photo for. So we definitely took advantage of the photo pass photographers, and got a ton of photos. Like you saw the really cool ones with the lightsabers, in Galaxy's Edge Vlogmas Day 1, that video. That was a really fun interaction and just really they were really not like really, really nice. Because sometimes, as an adult, I'm like, I feel dumb. I'm not a child, but they're like, no, whatever, it's fine. What color do you want? And she like posed me. She's like, you're already a Jedi. I was like, yeah, no, thanks. I'm a nerd. It's fine. I like to have fun. But no, they were really nice. And then the girls got to do it too. And then Brienne got to do it. So it was cool. That was something that we all got to have pictures of. And now I can, oh, excuse me. I downloaded them all and sent them to Brienne. So she got them of the girls, and some of them are like so cute that I know she definitely would want as a mom, um, of the girls this age. So when they get older, she has the pictures. Oh yeah, I'm drinking my LaCroix. Sorry, it's the coconut flavored. It's my favorite. That and the lime flavor. I'm weird. Um, no, but we had a lot of fun. So I'm excited to show you the rest of the videos during Vlogmas, of our trip this last week. Um, but it's good. It was good. It was good. I definitely have blisters on my heels, but it was good. I was a dummy and forgot to pack socks with my tennis shoes. So I just kind of had to deal with it. And it was kind of gross and hurt my feet. So pack socks. Do that. But it was fine. We had a blast anyway. Yeah, for sure. It was a lot of fun at the condo. It was about 15, 20 minutes away from the parks. So it was just really nice to, be tired at the end of the trip and just know I'm gonna hop in the car and be back somewhere I can just, change, shower, and chill and like real fast. So that was really nice of my parents for letting us use their condo for this little staycation, which was nice. But they have a nice pool there, so we swam. Almost every day we were there, the girls loved the pool. They made little friends, you know how kids make friends on vacation, and so that was really cute. So they got to play with their like friends on vacation, their little pool friends. it was fine. And then Brianna and I just got to tan and kind of chill and chat. So that was cool for us adults. And I know she was happy because it's always nice to have extra hands with the kids. Um, but yeah, it was really fun though. We had a blast. The girls were really pretty good for being little kids in the heat and the rain and everything. Yeah, they like loved the condo. They were like it was their room that they got to stay in. The room they stayed in. They were like, "This is our room. We want to go back to the condo." The first they were like, "Can we go back to the condo and hang out in our room?" And we were like, "Well, when we're done here, we're at Disney World, you little weirdos." Because they're like, "We just want to go back to the condo." And we were like, "Okay, we'll go back to the condo, but we're gonna be at Disney World first, crazies." Um, but no, they loved it. Um, they did. They loved it. They thought my parents were there, and I was like, "No, they're back home in Washington." They're like, "We're gonna meet your parents," and I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" They're like, "Oh, it's just us," and I was like, "Yeah." And they didn't get the concept of my parents are in Washington for the summer and they come down to Florida in the winter, the snowbirding thing. Um, so I explained that to them, and they're like, "Oh, we thought your parents were here," and I was like, "No," but I made a cute video of them like showing off their room, and then I sent it to my parents, and they're like, "That's adorable," but they were really funny and cute. They were hilarious. They loved it the whole time. And then they're like, "We want to take the stairs." And I was like, "Girls, I'm not taking the stairs after just walking 16,000 steps in Disney World. We're taking the elevator." But the second day, they're like, "We're taking the elevator. We're so tired." And Brianna and I are like, "Duh." They're so funny. I was like, "Oh, wish I had their energy still." I remember when I had their energy, and everyone, all the adults were like, "You're going to want this energy when you get older." And now I'm like, I do. It's pretty odd. Oh, oh goodness. Um, but no, it was funny. They were funny. They enjoyed it the whole dang time, which was really cute. Um, yeah, it was really fun. But again, I'm very excited for the next, what was this, the third day of Vlogmas? So 11 days of videos is going to be really, really cool. Um, I'm very excited to, I don't know, again, make this much content, um, see how everybody reacts to different things. Um, yeah, it's just a really cool experiment I'm kind of doing, but it's really fun. And again, if you want to enter the giveaway, subscribe to my channel, like one of the Vlogmas videos, Vlogmas Day videos. Vlogmas, why did I say Vlogmas Day? Is that what I said? No, Vlogmas. Well, like, you know what I'm saying. Vlogmas Day 3. But, and comment down below on any of the videos, your favorite Disney movie. I know some of you have already done that, so you're already entered. But I'm giving away 2 $50 Disney gift cards. So that's super cool. I'm happy that I can email them to you guys. So then I don't have to a little bit more secure. I don't have to send things in the mail and give each other addresses. Let's not do that. Email addresses. That's a little bit safer. But yeah, super excited about that. Vlogmas in July. I have this like weird dark spot on my lip. I think I've always had it there. Sorry, I'm just like looking at it. I'm like, what is that? Oh yeah, that little dark spot. Squirrel. I'm back. Also, I had to hold myself back, and I don't know if I showed it in any of my Vlogmas videos that I have so far. So maybe I'll have to next time I'm on property, I'll have to show you guys. But they have this like collection of plushy toys, like stuffed animals, and they have like they're like big feet, and they're so cute. I wanted one of the Ewok one, which now they're sold out of those, and I was really sad. I should have bought the little Ewok when I could find it. But they came out with different ones. So they have a baby Pegasus one, and he's really cute. They just came out with an orange bird one, and he's also really cute. But the newest one that I saw was a Kevin from Up one. Like, she's the cutest. And I literally was sitting in the Emporium at Magic just staring at it like, don't buy it. You don't need it. Don't, because it was like a $28 little plushie. And I was like, Brittany, you don't need it. But I was like, how often do you find Kevin merchandise like that? Like, she's never in like, merchandise that I actually buy. Like, they usually have like little figurines of Kevin and Doug and everybody else from Up. But it was just this it was very cute, and I don't think I showed it because I was just so contemplating and trying to hold myself back from spending more money. But I was like, "Oh my goodness, she's so freaking cute." So, I'm still thinking about it really hard to buy Kevin and, like, put her in my office. I mean, I have so much Disney junk, not junk, but Disney stuff because I love it all in my office, but I was like, "Kevin, I love her." Like, how do I not buy this Kevin plushie? Um, Knowing me, it'll be sold out by the time I get back. Like, if I'm gonna go to Disney Springs, obviously this week for one of my Vlogmas videos. So I'm like waiting to go, and then it's just she's sold out because she's Kevin. But I'm like, dang. But yeah, she's so cute. It's so cute, and she's just like has these big feet, and just it was freaking precious. And the girls are like, "Oh my gosh, Kevin!" Brian's like, "No, you don't need it." It's like, sorry, didn't mean to point it out. But no, super cute stuff. And I was like, what the flipper flap? So she's so cute. It was really cute. Yeah, I love Kevin. I see her in Animal Kingdom almost every time I go, and she's like, "Ah." Yeah, it's such a good movie. Up, cried in the first, was it 10 minutes of the movie, but it was really good the rest of I mean, it's a great movie. But yeah, I totally bawled my eyes out. I remember going to the theaters. I think I was in like junior high when it came out, and I went to the theaters with my friend and did not expect that. We were both just like sitting there and just crying, just watching Up, and it was fine. But Up is a great movie. It's a fantastic movie. I also remember seeing Frozen for the very first time, and seeing winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be in. He looks down and there's like the puddle. And I just remember I was with my parents, and I think my dad and I laughed so freaking hard at that part. Yeah, that's when I knew I was gonna love Olaf, is when they can make funny jokes about that. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a good movie. Like, this is hilarious. Love Frozen's. Both Frozen I love. Oh, pardon my yawning. Yeah, it was just crazy though. I was like, oh my goodness. I loved Frozen when it came out. Still love it. It's fantastic. People think it's annoying. I don't think it's annoying yet. Like, I still am completely obsessed with Frozen stuff. Specifically Olaf. I also love all the actors and actresses that play the parts in that movie, so that probably plays into it too. But that's okay. It doesn't hurt to like them too. Yeah. I'm gonna keep yawning. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. It's very gray and cloudy and rainy out right now. And I still don't know how I lived in Washington for so long, because every time the weather gets like this here, I just get like super tired and I just want to take a nap. Um, so I don't know how. I mean, I napped a lot. I mean, I'm a napper, but I'm like, oh my goodness, how did I not just? I think Frozen 2 is better than regular Frozen. She said, controversial opinion, didn't like Frozen, but loved Frozen 2. I actually liked Frozen 2 more than Frozen. Um, the soundtrack of Frozen 2, so good. Like, um, Kristoff song, fantastic. Like a literal power ballad. And I was like, you're amazing. This is hilarious. Like, it's overcast and 70 in Washington. It's not bad though. 70 degrees. It's getting hot. It's getting the thing. But no, I love Frozen 2. Yeah, I really enjoyed how they developed the characters for sure. Um, it's something that does weird me out though about a lot of Disney park stuff, is it's never like updated to be canon, if that makes sense. Like Rise of the Resistance, it's really hard for the Star Wars rides because the characters, they killed them off. Like, spoiler, but like the bad guys of Rise of the Resistance, they're all dead. Like, yeah. I mean, I do love Frozen. I love both, but I prefer Frozen 2. Maybe because it is newer and I haven't watched it so much as I've watched Frozen, like the first Frozen. But no, it's funny when you go on things and it's not canon though, because like when I go to like the Frozen show or other things, I'm like, Elsa's not a queen. Like, she's queen. I mean, she's always queen when you're coordinated. But like Anna is queen in the end of that movie. So I'm like, why is she still Princess Anna and things? She's Queen Anna. Like, what? A what? Like, I think in Epcot, they changed it, so now, Elsa's in her, like, outfit from Frozen 2, and then Anna is Queen Anna, but it's just funny how, like, from one park to the other, it's different, and I'm like, "Oh, well, this is strange." Yeah, I was just like, "Oh, okay." And it like, seeing Kylo Ren and stuff and, the general dude that I'm like, "You're dead. Like, you're both just dead in the universe. This is very strange. Why?" Like, I understand they have to just pick, like, a time period and stick with it, but I'm always just like, "This is weird." But, yeah, no, I love Frozen 2. Um, but the Frozen show at the Hyperion in Hollywood Studios, go see it. I've made a video with it, but literally, we're making, like, pop culture, like, hit 90s, 2000s hip hop references. And I was like, "Oh my goodness, like, these kids aren't gonna get this," but I was cracking like, all the parents and me were just cracking up, just dying laughing at these jokes, and the kids are just like, "This is not funny." Oh, no, it was hilarious. Like, it was that true, like, Disney fashion where there's jokes for the adults and the kids. Um, yeah, it's a great show. It's a very funny show. Um, but it was really good, and but you still see Princess Anna, not Queen Anna, so but it's still fun. I still like it. It's just sometimes I'm just like, but that's not who they are anymore. Okay. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion and no one cares but me, but I don't know. I just always think about it. I'm just like, so when do we get an update? Like you just brought out Frozen 2. When is it changing? But at least they changed it in Epcot. At least the meet and greet for them in Norway has changed. So I guess that's something. I'll take it from Disney. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's fine. I'll take it. Um, but no, Food and Wine is starting at the end of the month, and I'm super excited for that festival. Lots of new foods. I haven't looked. I think everything came out yesterday of all the new booths and food. No, Star Tours does not have any Mandalorian editions on Star Tours yet. The only Mandalorian stuff that we have is in Galaxy's Edge exactly, and it's a meet and greet with Mando and Grogu. I don't think there's been any other references to the Mandalorian in Galaxy's Edge. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's literally just the Mandalorian, um, the Din Djarin and Grogu, like little meet. Yeah, you've seen my video probably of it. If not, I have a video of meeting them at Hollywood Studios. But that I've seen. I think that's the only thing, which is sad because I think to me, the Mandalorian series has been their biggest win um, of my generation when it comes to the Star Wars franchise. So I'm like, why aren't we doing more in Rise or in Galaxy's Edge or Star Tours? They could easily add a scene in Star Tours for the Mandalorian, but they haven't yet. And I'm like, let's go. Come on. Yeah, it's right. It is. She says it is. Even non-Star Wars fans enjoy it because freaking Grogu's the cutest freaking thing on the planet. He's so freaking cute. Like obsessed. I'm obsessed. It's fine. Chewie has like 10 Grogu toys. I got him a Grogu Santa toy, and yeah, so he knows who Grogu is. I say, go get Grogu, and he goes and gets his Grogu toy. Um, but no, I love Grogu. And he's very cute in person. Like, he's very cute. Very, very cute. And his little squeals are just like, I just want to like sit there and stare at him the whole time. I want to just give him a cute little huggy, but you don't touch Grogu. Din Djarin's very don't touch the child. And you're like, oh sorry. um, but yeah, no, I thought they would do more. Maybe they have plans for that. I hope they do. D23 this year will be interesting to see if they announce anything more for that. I hope. And I hope they bring it to Disney World and Disneyland because last time when they are bringing the Din Djarin Grogu meet and greet to the parks, they started at Disneyland. And we had to wait quite a while for it to finally get here to Disney World. So I hope that they do it at both parks because I'm like, we want it on the East Coast too. Thanks. We like the Mandalorian. um, but for sure with this the Galactic Star Cruiser closing, I don't know what they're gonna do with that whole thing. Um, so that'll be interesting. I think there'll be a few Star Warsy reworks for the parks, which Galaxy's Edge is awesome. I really like Galaxy's Edge, but if they just added a few more things to it, I think it would be a slam dunk for a lot of Disney fans and a lot of Star Wars fans. But yeah, it's great. Even if you don't know Star Wars, you really don't even have to know too much about Star Wars to watch The Mandalorian. And I think that's the point. Um, but it's really good. I really liked it. Um, Huge fan. But I know everything. I know I know everything about Star Wars. I don't know everything about Star Wars, but I'm a pretty big Star Wars nerd. So is Blaine. So yeah, but I really don't think you need to know much about Star Wars. They explain a lot of the Mandalorian lore, which is really cool. That I was like, oh, cool. Like we're getting into like what exactly happened um, to Mandalore and everything and its people. So that was really, I thought that was really cool and very enjoyable for people who aren't, super fans or mega fans or even fans at all to watch and be captivated by the story of Din Djarin and Grogu. So that was really cool. I really enjoy it. And I'm excited for the future of that specific franchise within the Star Wars franchise. So just really cool. It is really cool. I was gonna say something else. I can't remember. Thoughts, Brittany. Thoughts. 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 Thoughts and words and speeches and speaks. I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh my goodness. It's a Monday. Give me grace, it's a Monday. um Really though, what was I gonna say? Um, um, um I cannot remember to save the life of me. I apologize for all the dead silence. The dead space of not saying anything. Um Oh, I think it was about Food and Wine, but Food and Wine, it's coming up at the end of the month, and, there's a lot of new foods, which I haven't really looked at the new menu items, so I'll have it ready for next week's live stream. I'll let you guys know what the new stuff is and the new booths, potentially, if there's new booths. Usually there's at least one new booth, I feel like. The Muppets might be having a booth or, like, a little, like, bar thingy there, so that's gonna be interesting, which I'm excited to report on because I love the Muppets. Um, yeah, but Food and Wine's always, like, such a blast and really, really good food, and I like that it takes you into kind of the colder season, so, like, when I first go to the festival, I don't wanna have, like, the hot soups or, like, the hot noodle dishes, but then as it gets a little bit cooler here, I'm like, "Oh, now I could have, like, a thing of udon soup, and I won't freaking be dying." Um, but yeah, it's a good festival. My favorite of all the festivals is for sure Food and Wine. Flower and Garden is a close second, but Food and Wine for sure is my favorite. And yeah, it's on the 27th. So 2 weeks from Thursday, which is really exciting. But yeah, when I went to Epcot last week, it was between festivals. That was really weird. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is strange. I swear between Flower and Garden and what was the last one? My goodness. Festival of the Arts. There was like a really quick turnaround time, I feel like. But this one, there's a little bit longer of a turnaround time. I mean, it makes sense because they have to like take out all the topiaries, build all the new booths. There's a lot of extra booths throughout the World Showcase. So I can see them taking a lot of more time on it. But I'm like, I just want the festival to start because I love it so much and I really want the food because it's really tasty and I really like it. But I just have to wait now. It's okay. I'll show you guys. I mean, there's a lot of food, so it'll take me lots of trips to eat. I don't even think I'll eat all of it, but eat a majority of it like I did last year. So I'll definitely be having lots of food and wine videos. So I hope you guys are ready for that at the end of the month to start. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hopefully, we get a little more sunshine here. getting a lot of rain, but that's okay. Uh, the humidity gets a little high, but that's what Florida's all about. But again, it hasn't been too bad. The parks haven't been too busy. It's really been a pretty decent summer so far, or busy season of any of the theme parks down here. So it's been really good. Last week was really fun. I'm super excited for the next coming days of Vlogmas in July. Thank you for coming on this weird Vlogmas adventure with me here on the channel. Just kind of having some fun, putting some extra content out. Vlogmas in July, I think, is hilarious just because I like love the Hallmark movie, the Christmas in July movies, and so I was like, that'd be fun to do. So I'm just trying to give it a go. Again, I've had a lot of fun with it so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I know it's only day 3, but you're gonna get sick of me. I'm gonna have a video every single week or every single day for 14 days. So it's gonna be fantastic. And yeah, I'm super excited for the rest of Vlogmas and get ready for a video tomorrow and every day after that until Vlogmas is over. But until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay cool and stay safe out there. And I will see you guys real soon. And don't forget to enter the giveaway if you have not entered that giveaway yet. It will end the last day of Vlogmas. So just be aware of that. So you have about 2 weeks to enter. Should give you about plenty of time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. And I will see you real soon. Bye.